Hello, this is Opinion Radar. Today we're taking a look at a kitchen gadget that's caught my eye for its charm and practicality, the kitchen in the box stand mixer. In a world of massive, industrial-style mixers that can feel intimidating, this one presents a different story. It's designed for the everyday home baker, the person making a week's worth of cookies, or kneading dough for a small family meal, without taking over your entire kitchen. Priced at just $58, it positions itself as an accessible tool for those who want reliable performance without a hefty investment. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through my hands-on experience with this compact machine, exploring how it handles the rhythm of regular use and whether its promises hold up in a home kitchen. So stick around to see if it might be the right fit for your counter. Well, hello there, my dear. If you're like me, a woman who's seen a few decades pass through her kitchen, you might be looking at all those big, gleaming stand mixers and thinking, do I really need all that horsepower? I certainly did. I used to have a hefty KitchenAid that was a marvel but became a real beast to heave around once my arthritis decided to visit. So when I came across the kitchen in the box stand mixer, I was intrigued. The first thing that caught my eye was that darling purple color. It's not just a tool. It's a little pop of cheer sitting on my countertop. For about $58, it promised to handle my daily baking for just me and my husband, and honestly, it's been a surprisingly capable and delightful companion. It's not trying to be the heavyweight champion of the world. It's more like a trusted friend who's always ready to help without any fuss. Now, let's talk about its size, because that's where this mixer really shines for folks like us. My kitchen isn't a sprawling show kitchen. It's a cozy, well-lived-in space. This mixer is compact, taking up just the right amount of counter real estate without demanding a huge corner of its own. The suction cups on the base are a godsend, too. You wouldn't believe how many times my old mixer would walk across the counter during a heavy mixing session, but this little one stays put. It's lightweight enough that I can move it myself when I need to clean, which is a huge relief. No more asking my husband for help to shift a heavy appliance. That portability is a key feature I didn't know I needed so much. In terms of performance, I've put it through its paces with everything from pancake batter and a simple box cake mix to making my own salad dressings. For these everyday, small batch jobs, it works like a dream. I even took on the challenge of making butter, as one of my friends suggested. I filled the bowl with a quart of heavy cream, and it churned it beautifully into fresh butter and buttermilk. It handles dough incredibly well, too. I made a lovely, smooth dough for a loaf of bread without any straining from the motor. For two people, the 3.2 quart capacity is just right. It can whip up a batch of cookies or knead enough dough for 2 small loaves, which is perfect for our needs. It's efficient, quiet enough for conversation, and really does get the job done. However, I must give you a straightforward observation, and it's about the capacity. The bowl is labeled 3.2 quarts, but you have to be realistic. I filled it to the very brim with water to test, and it maxed out at 12 cups. For many recipes, especially those with expanding ingredients like whipped cream or fluffier doughs, you wouldn't want to fill it more than halfway to avoid a mess. I learned this the hard way when making butter. A full quart was about all the system could comfortably handle. So, while it's perfect for small jobs, if you're planning to make double batches of everything for a crowd, you might find its limits. It's a small jobs mixer, as the name and size suggest, and knowing that helps set the right expectations. As for the attachments, it comes with a standard flat beater, a dough hook, and a wire whip, everything you need for basic tasks. They're made of a sturdy stainless steel and lock in securely. I haven't used it for anything wildly advanced, but for cookie dough, bread dough, and egg whites, they perform admirably. Cleaning is straightforward. Most of the parts are hand wash friendly, and I appreciate that the bowl itself is not an unmanageable, heavy piece of metal. My one practical tip is to be meticulous when cleaning. I learned that a tiny bit of liquid can seep into the seam where the bowl sits, so I now always give that area a thorough wipe to keep everything pristine. It's the little details that matter. Finally, let's talk about value and the slightly negative side. My mixer runs strong, and the build feels solid for the price point. It doesn't feel cheaply made. That said, I've heard from others that if you push it too hard, say, making dozens of batches of cookies back to back for a small business, it can overheat and may eventually give out. I use it for home cooking a few times a week, and it's been perfectly reliable. Given its performance for daily use, its adorable color, its powerful suction, and its overall ease of use, I consider it an excellent value for the money. It's not a commercial grade machine, and it's not pretending to be. For a couple or a small household, it's a smart, practical choice that brings a lot of joy without the hefty price tag or the muscle strain. Well, there you have it, dear. The kitchen in the box mixer is a wonderful little helper, especially for those of us who want simplicity without the strain. If this review helped you decide, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest chats about kitchen joys. Happy baking!